Hi there! In this video I will teach you how to play a musical game while at the same time learning basic components of music such as dynamics and tempos. No musical education is needed as this video is teaching step by step very simple but basic things about music, nor will you be needing an instrument. We'll play only with our speech and voice. So this game is for parents homeschooling their kids or just want to spend productive time with them, and for music teachers that teach one-on-one or group lessons and can hit three birds with one stone by teaching dynamics, tempos and their processes all in just one lesson. So let's get started. First we have the dynamics. What are the dynamics? It is the indication of the power or strength of our voice or of our playing an instrument. So let's start with the lowest, which is written like that with two letters, double P. Pianissimo, which means very quiet. Then you have piano, quiet, mezzo piano, moderately quiet, mezzo forte, moderately loud, forte, loud, and fortissimo, very loud. I like to play a game with my students, especially if I'm teaching a class, by making them stand up and say their name, starting from pianissimo to fortissimo, or the opposite. So let's start with the name Maria. Maria, 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 Maria. Of course, kids love to reach the fortissimo dynamic. And now let's talk about the processes. What are the processes? It is the change between dynamics. They don't always stay still. They have change in them, either increasing, becoming more loud, or decreasing. So crescendo, or the symbol here, indicates that we have to increase our strength, our dynamic, we have to grow it. And the opposite, diminuendo, or with this symbol, which means to diminish the strength of our voice or of our playing if we're playing an instrument. So now let's take a sentence for an example, because we're going to need a much bigger time duration so that the kids can really see the process of crescendo or diminuendo. Let's start with a sentence. Today is a very sunny day. I will say it piano and then I will make a crescendo. Today is a very sunny day. And now I can do it by starting saying it forte and making a diminuendo. Either making a small change, reaching mezzo, forte, or even pianissimo. This depends on the children and how they can already distinguish one by one and really practice it with their own voice. Today is a very sunny day. So now I started forte and I decreased the strength of my voice until reaching a piano or pianissimo dynamic. And now about the tempos. The tempos indicate the speed or the pace of a given piece or a musical composition or a song or a dance. I've only chosen 5 different tempos. There are of course many more, and in between there are many more. And I'm not giving academic indications about how many beats per minute, because that's not what's important right now. The meaning of this game is for the kids to understand that there are different tempos, different speeds, which by themselves are kind of self-explanatory, what each one means. Lento, slowly. Andante, at a walking pace, comes from the Italian word andare, which means to walk, to go. Moderato, at a moderate speed. Allegro, fast. Presto, very fast. So now I'm going to use again a sentence, because I need a bigger time duration so that the speed is being shown very specifically for each tempo here that I chose. I'm going to use the sentence, who ate the chocolate cake? Starting from lento and reaching presto. Who ate the chocolate cake? 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 And now about the processes of the tempos. We have accelerando, or abbreviated accel. You will find it like that in the music score. You will never find the whole word written, or a symbol. Here we don't have a symbol, we have this abbreviated words, which means to accelerate, to increase the speed, going from one tempo to the other. Rallentando, the opposite, to decrease or diminish the speed. Rallentando, or you can use ritardando. There are different words. There is a big variety of words used for tempos. So let's start with another sentence, starting at one specific tempo and making accelerando. Let's start andante and making accelerando at the end. I'm going to use the sentence, I promise I'll never eat again so much candy. I promise I'll never eat again so much candy. And now I'm going to do the opposite, starting allegro and making rallentando or ritardando at the end. I promise again I'll never eat so much candy. And now you can combine all the elements together, the dynamics, the tempos, and their changes, their processes. I will use one sentence, first using mezzo, forte, dynamic and moderato tempo. Then I will add making an accelerando at the end, accelerate my speed, and then again with accelerando I will add another process and I will change also the dynamics. I will make a crescendo, speaking up louder. So the sentence is, I can't wait to go out and play. So let's start. I can't wait to go out and play. Now with accelerando. I can't wait to go out and play. And now with accelerando and crescendo. I can't wait to go out and play. There are some common mistakes that usually happen, especially with children when they're making accelerando. They speed up and also they raise their voice, or when they take the speed down and also lower the dynamic of their voice. So you can practice in different sentences using different combinations. But there are some sentences that it makes sense to make accelerando and crescendo or rallentando and diminuendo. Like let's say, for an example, be careful you're gonna fall. Making accelerando and shouting at the end, making our voice stronger because we don't want for the other one to fall and hit themselves. Be careful, you're gonna fall. It would sound a little bit funny if I made a diminuendo at the end. Be careful, you're gonna fall. And again another sentence with rallentando. I saw where mom hides the candies. If it is like I'm saying a secret, I'm gonna make a diminuendo at the end, not crescendo. So I will say, I saw where mom hides the candies. It would be funny if I made this combination. I saw where mom hides the candies. So you can actually find sentences where this makes sense, or different combinations of them, accelerando and decrescendo, and rallentando and crescendo. So that's it for this game. Hope to see you in the next video. I'll prepare another one. Have fun and see you soon.